Unee and I are like best buddies, so I can do like everything with him, sitting the wrong side on him or playing with him without saddle, and it's a pretty good relationship, I would say. And yeah, I'm just grateful for everything I get from him, because he's been such a good partner for 5 years now, and he has always been fit, knock on wood. And so I'm just thankful for everything I get from him.
Jessica von Bredow-Werndl and Unee BB, a 5-year-long partnership that competed at 20 FEI World Cup legs, securing 15 podium places, and went on to compete in 4 FEI World Cup finals. Here we take a look back at those 5 impressive seasons. And it all started at the 2013-2014 campaign. After 5 legs of learning, the pair were about to take their first World Cup win together in Gothenburg.
So now the winner of yesterday's Grand Prix, Jessica von Bredow-Werndl, 4th on the Remaker Western European League at the moment. She's got 51 points. This year she's been 8th at Odense, 7th at Stuttgart, 5th at Stockholm, 6th at Amsterdam and 3rd at Neumünster. Her Neumünster score was her World Cup personal best so far, 82.425. And she needs to score over 80% today, really, to go into the lead. She was 8th in a 5-star freestyle at Munich, 71.9%, was longlisted for the German team for the European Championships at Herning, and is in her own right a former European Young Rider individual gold medalist. Unee BB, 13-year-old by Gribaldi, Dutch warm blood owned by Beatrice Burschler-Keller. Lots and lots of people using, of course, music from Pirates of the Caribbean over the years, but she has just found an absolutely excellent little piece for these piafs, and piaf pirouettes in particular. Certainly one of the judge, a little bit quicker getting their computer marker onto their scores. There's plenty of 8s there. Will there be enough to get her over 80%? Jessica von Bredow-Werndl and Unee BB completing their freestyle and bringing our Remaker FEI World Cup Dressage qualifier here in Gothenburg to its conclusion. What a fantastic class it's been for our penultimate leg. So, score for Jessica von Bredow-Werndl and Unee BB, 81.350. Take today's Remaker FEI World Cup qualifier here in Gothenburg.
By the 2014-15 season, the strength and consistency of the pair was clear to see. They competed in 5 legs throughout the season, never finishing outside of the top 3, and never scoring under 80%.
A powerful finish and a good freestyle tonight from Jessica von Bredow-Werndl and Unee BB.
And once again, they returned to Gothenburg, ready to top the table.
Real powerful horse, and a joy to watch even today when he's probably at 95% of his best. Very busy freestyle as well in terms of the floor plan being shown by Jessica von Bredow-Werndl and Unee BB. So Jessica is our winner, taking those all-important Remaker FEI World Cup Dressage Western European League points. Isabel Werth second, Edward Gall third.
That win set them up perfectly for the FEI Dressage World Cup final in Las Vegas. After finishing a disappointing 7th in Lyon the year before, the pair had something to prove.
Straight into double canter pirouette. There's a lot up front in canter work. in this test. It's very exciting and dynamic. Fourth in our Grand Prix the other day, just under 75% with a couple of mistakes. And the two tempies come back to haunt them again. Jessica has to put that behind her. Problem on both days. She rides her canter pirouettes again. And now pushing out in this big extension. Change there as well early, so she's got potentially two things to rescue. That transition also directly from the piaffe into the walk. This floor plan is full of really, really difficult transitions. And there's another directly up into piaffe. Former individual European Young Rider champion, second on the Remacro FEI World Cup Dressage Western European League. Where will that freestyle performance put her? But a huge reaction here and a very, very happy Jessica von Bredow-Werndl as she completes her Grand Prix freestyle at the finals here in Las Vegas. And there's the score. It is 80.464, so third place for Jessica von Bredow-Werndl and Unee BB. She takes a podium place in these finals.
I can't believe it. It's really, I didn't expect it because I had two big mistakes in the test and I came out and I was not sure if it's enough now for the podium, but I'm really shocked. I'm still shocked. I can't believe it.
A great podium here. A fantastic field of 18 world-class competitors coming here together in Las Vegas for a true celebration of dressage.
The 2015-16 season would see the pair compete at another 4 FEI World Cup legs.
The super start in the season 2016 with Rio ahead, and Unee is in a super shape. There's still some space left and some things we can improve, and this gives me a lot of hope for this year, and he felt amazing today actually.
Once again, never finishing outside of the podium places and beating their personal best with over 83% in Amsterdam.
Jessica von Bredow-Werndl and Unee BB. The crowd go absolutely wild.
It was good. It was really good, and Unee was in a good shape. He really feels better and better, and he has so much more power already. And becoming second after Isabel Wert is not too bad.
That second place set them up perfectly for yet another final, this time in Gothenburg, at a venue they'd won at the previous 2 seasons.
Finished third on the Western European League. They were never off the podium. Stuttgart, Salzburg, Amsterdam, Neumünster, all with over 80%. And she scored 83.35 in Amsterdam in January.
Not so fluent in the two tempo changes. It's better in the one tempies. Still a bit of tension with the croup high in the beginning, but without mistakes. excellent transition to Piaf from the canter. Once more, an excellent Piaf.
It is so nip and tuck in this finals. Tine Willemsen-Silfen with a little error. Jessica von Bredow-Werndl with a couple of little wobbles. She needs to be scoring her usual 81, 82% to stand a chance of being on the podium here today. So, score in for Jessica von Bredow-Werndl. It is very close, but it's second place, 80.250. But the ever-consistent Unee scores over 80% in Grand Prix freestyle once again. Taking her step on the podium first of all will be third place finisher with Unee BB, Jessica von Bredow-Werndl.
It had been another strong performance in the Scandinavian, taking third place behind winner Hans-Peter Minderhood, who had finally won the coveted trophy at the 6th time of asking. 2016-17 saw the partnership turn from 2 to 3, as Jessica revealed she was expecting her first child. She competed at only 2 World Cup legs, but yet again finished on the podium on both occasions.
My lucky mascot is my baby boy, and he's with me every competition. And yeah, since the break I had, he brings pretty much luck. So I hope it continues like that. But I'm just grateful for every day and that I have a sound and super sweet baby.
Jess von Bredow-Werndl and Unee BB. This is Unee's first World Cup qualifier since her return to the sport.
It's so good to see this horse back at top level, and Jessica and Unee BB, they have a formidable partnership and always one that we relish watching. He's an interesting character, he's tricky, as John said, he's unique in his warm-up. It's different every time. She has to adapt very much to him and not the other way round, and that is a true testament to Jessica's training, to the way she rides him, to the way she understands him and rides her tests.
That second place on their return in Salzburg was backed up with a third place in Amsterdam. The pair had come back stronger than ever.
This activity that this horse can produce throughout the whole test is quite outstanding.
This fan movement, the Piaf 45 degrees either side of the centre line and returning, has a really high degree of difficulty modifier. It's worth 0.3 of a mark out of the full mark out of 10 in its own right.
Gorgeous extended trot and lovely transitions in and out as well.
Jess von Bredow-Werndl and Unee BB look to have set a very high standard here in the Rai in Amsterdam.
Another FEI World Cup final loomed for Jessica. She had qualified 2 horses for the showstopper in Paris, but there was only one partner she wanted there with her.
Jess von Bredow-Werndl and Unee BB gave birth to her first child, her son Moritz, over the summer. Very quickly back to her very best.
Seriously bold start there from Holt into a double pirouette. That's a here I am, judges.
Third yesterday in the Grand Prix on 75%. Jessica struggled all season long maybe with just preparing Unee for the arena. He reacts differently every day to every arena. This plays to their strengths. They're familiar with it. They're familiar with the music. They're familiar with the choreography, and the choreography is designed around Unee. You might have thought they were quite collected rather than forward and flowing. It's because she needed to find the space to also fit in this pirouette on the same line. And it's just a little bit of a trade-off because she's trading, I suppose, artistic and degree of difficulty for the technical execution of the one-temp piece.
And hard to go from collected walk into one-times and now into piaffe. She's really ramped up the degree of difficulty in this test. And I think for hot horses sometimes they need that in there to keep them thinking and to keep their mind occupied. You can see the difficulty really stepping up. A couple of times just lost the rhythm and the activity a little bit in the fan.
So powering in extended trot to the conclusion of their freestyle and to our World Cup finals here in Paris. Jessica von Bredow-Werndl and Unee BB, the 17th and last to go here in Bercy this afternoon. And will it be a third podium finish in her career for Jess? Podium again. Jessica von Bredow-Werndl and Unee BB take third on 83.725.
It was very difficult in the beginning actually, because I felt that Unee was really nervous because the atmosphere is really electric, and in the first pirouette I struggled a little, but then we came into our flow and he really tried his very best today, and I did, and it was hard to beat 83% of Patrick, and we finally did, and it was a very emotional moment when I saw the result and realized that I'm on the podium again, the third time with this horse, and yeah. It's a very special third place as it's the last World Cup final for Unee. For sure, he's now 17 and he's done such an amazing job for me. It won't be his last competition, but I can't be more grateful for everything this horse has done for me.